Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How are you doing this morning? Let's see. Lisa C. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? I'm on the edge of my seat. And Adam, Record Crate. Is it Adam Record Crate or Neo Ninja? Was that you the other day, Adam? And a friend of mine from school, like way back, I'm talking grade school. He lives in your area. He posted that him and his wife went to. Hope you can hear me. Hope everything's working. It's been a while. His wife went. Him and his wife and himself went to a restaurant in Wake Forest. And I said, "Oh, if you ever go into a Record Crate, tell Adam I said hello." Oh, it's not you. All right. It was on. I was up once again, real early. I think 1, 2 o'clock, and I went into somebody's chat. Somebody's whatnot sale, and they said, "When's your next sale, Paul?" The same question you ask me all the time. So I figured that was you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Nope. Okay. So how's everybody doing today? It's been a bit. It's been crazy couple of weeks here for us here. My sister-in-law, nephew, maybe future niece came down 1 week. In the middle or towards the end of that week, my son and his girlfriend came down with her kids. They were doing a cheer competition and they won. And then I've had doctor's appointments everywhere. Hey, Tommy and Des, how's it going? So it's been a busy couple of weeks. If I'm sweating, it's not because it's warm outside. It's because I'm using the heat pad. And I got the fan on, but obviously not high enough. So I figured I'd come on again and get back into the swing of things. How's everybody doing? Lisa, I don't know if you've been watching the news this morning. They're talking about the Florida property insurance reform that they're going through. I know our insurance was high here. I didn't know it was the highest in the nation for property insurance. And they said that's mostly due to a lot of fraud that goes on. Plus, we're in a hurricane zone. I'm sitting with the heating pad around my neck. Hey there, all. Okay. So everybody has their Christmas shopping done, completed. Oh, by the way, I'm off coffee. I'm on tea. And I have to say, only 1 cup. And I have to say it has helped my stomach situation. No more 4 or 5 cups of coffee every morning. So everybody get their Christmas shopping finished? Or started at least? We took care of people when they were, we took care of my sister-in-law and nephew and them when they were down here. I know a lot of you saw me go live through Disney Magic Kingdom. It was the first time I've been to Magic Kingdoms ever during Christmas. And man, I don't know who was on with me when it started to snow. It was at night. Brought me to tears. It was so nice. So nice. And you did all yours online. That's cool. Did you get everything? I said to Sandy the other day, because I'm selling posters and I have to go to UPS. I give year round. Oh, I saw that snow. That was neat. And it was snow. It not like we have a place here called Celebration, which was at one time owned by Disney, and that's where they would put their employees that work for them. Then I think it was only 5, 6 years ago they sold it. The whole town they sold it, and it started growing and growing. They do snow once a night. I think now during the last 2 weeks of December, but it's that you grab it and it's like soap. The one they had at Disney World was like if you went to go skiing and they have to supplement the mountain or whatever, it's those snow machines. So it's real snow. It was really, really cool. Really cool. But I've been selling posters lately, and I go to UPS. And the funny thing is, it's not just for posters. UPS has been very competitive with all the shipping. So I have some other stuff that I send UPS. And so I go into the UPS store. There's two of them. There's one like 5 miles this way, and there's one about 10 miles that way. So I go to both. You go in, and it's like, OMG. Everybody, and there's always a line, both of them, always a line, and everybody has Amazon returns. Now, with Amazon returns, you either need the box or they don't require the box. They just require the barcode they give you on your phone. But it's like this one couple the other day. This was just the other day. Between the two of them had at least 10 packages, 2 boxes, and the rest that came in bags, like the eBay bags or the poly bags. They're returning at least 10. How many did they keep? Or is Amazon just selling crap? Or what's the deal? I don't get it. Why so many returns? You look behind the counter, and it's a mound of stuff, because all they do, you go to the counter, you either have the printout from your computer with the barcode, they get a little label, slap it on the thing, and they put it behind them. So they're not even boxing it. I don't think Amazon requires them to box it. I mean, eventually, when you have a whole bunch, but like one per person, I don't think they're doing that. That was my kind of snow. No shoveling, and you are in your shorts and t-shirts. This was because it was warm. Amazon sells a lot of crap, cheap stuff from China. And if you have a deal with Amazon, they always tell you, we don't sell knockoffs. That's a bunch of BS, because I can go on there right now and buy a couple of Marvel Legends knockoffs from China. But I was just amazed, because I've been to both of them now, at least in the last 2 weeks, at least 3 times each. I don't know why I just don't pay the $3 to have UPS pick it up. But so much Amazon returns. And after a while, it's like, why? Why are people returning so much stuff? Is it all crap? Is Amazon screwing up that much? On the other hand, my mind is thinking, wow, what a good business opportunity if Amazon pays well to be an Amazon pickup place. You have to have a UPS store. And now I understand, too, that a lot of UPS stores are going to be closing down. I don't know if any of you all know I'm a news junkie. I've been watching the news and seeing all the reports of stores that are going to end up closing more and more locations after the holidays. Think of the cost of all that. I know, it's amazing they have to pay the UPS store something to take these in, to deal with them. But on the other hand, it's like, are these people reshopping the stuff or I don't know. I would have loved to have been outside and did interviews with a lot of them. Like, I saw you returned a whole bunch of Amazon. Can we find out why? Wrong size? Did you order the wrong stuff, or did they ship the wrong stuff? It'd be interesting, I think, to find out why so much stuff, why they go through so much stuff like that. Because I mean, and that's probably one of the reasons why there's more and more of these liquidation companies have these pallets of returns for Amazon, Walmart, and Target. Now, there was a couple of things that people took back that wasn't even opened. And so I don't know. I don't get it. But I'm telling you, a lot of stuff. When I say it's a lot of stuff, you look behind the counter, there's probably more than 200, 300 packages. So it was ridiculous. Ridiculous. Hey, let's see if anybody wants to come in and jibber jabber. I have posted the link. So are any of you, I know Lisa's not, I saw a lady on the news that has received like 40 Amazon packages and stuff she never ordered. Wow. You wouldn't see me. Score. Jen, JRKR, how you doing? Good morning. Anybody here dealing with snow? I think my son flew out Saturday and he was flying into snow. Pam, how are you, Pam? What's going on? I put the link in. Anybody wants to come in and chat along? It's just a short show chat. I haven't been on in a while. But yeah, anybody dealing with snow? Yes, we had some here on Long Island. Nothing much from what I can see. Are you like me? Do you like this, the feeling, I don't know, the aura of snow during Christmas? I love it myself. I'm seeing on next door packages, grocery deliveries at wrong house. Yes, we have that too on next door and on our site here. Okay, Jose, I have your stuff. It's on my door front. Come get it. And oh my God, anybody get my package? It says it was delivered, but this is not. They show the picture that Amazon does. This is not my house. Crazy. This week looks like snow. How did your MRI go? I have it right here. I looked at it, and to me, it doesn't look good. I should compare it to the one I did 6 years ago, but you could see the disc protruding out towards the spinal again. So I think that's what my issue is. And I had the shots 6 years ago, and obviously now they're wearing off. And when I told the doctor, he said, wow, 6 years is a long time. That's very good. You had good success. I said, yeah. So now, of course, they need a new MRI to see exactly where they need to inject. And he said, how's the injections on your neck? How for this first one, how's that doing? And I said, 60% better. He said, so that's well. So why don't we concentrate on your lower back? And then I had an injection in my knee, my first one for my torn meniscus. I go in Friday for another, or Thursday. That's why I'm not coming on Thursday. I go in for another one, my second one. So I'm changing my middle name from Badass to Pincushion. Thanks for asking, Pam. That MRI stuff is amazing when you look at it. We haven't had any snow that's stuck yet in Wisconsin. I like the feeling, but not having to deal with it. I know. And it's like, I remember we get a big snow and it's all beautiful and white. And then after a few days, it's all black. And then they add the sand. It's bad when it just starts to snow, the first snow, and they sand the roads. And it's like, no wonder all the cars up there are rotting away. Postman refund a $300 wrong delivery last. Wow. Polly is a pincushion. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got my first. I was telling everybody I did the Walmart. Oh, yeah, very bad. Although, Lisa, you have to deal with the salt, too. You said you live on the coast. I remember my buddy that lived in Delray Beach. His air conditioner thing rotted away. Oh, does it ever, Adam? Does it ever? And he was in Florida. He's now living in North Carolina. They opened up a huge church. Adam, don't ask me the name of it because I don't remember. But yeah, Lisa, I told him at the beginning, I said, try to put some fencing around this so it'll help. If you have any of the metal outside doors, just make sure they're painted well and all that stuff. He was too, Lisa. Delray Beach. You go down the street, Federal Highway, take a left, and you're right in the water. I remember my son, and we had a 1971 Mustang Mach 1 convertible. It was good. My son loved it. We tried to work on it, but it was like you can only work on it so much, and then the rest of the car starts rotting away. Not too far from Delray. Nice area. Nice here. That when I drove down, we used to drive down there to see him once in a while. And it reminded me of like what old Florida was or supposed to be. The palm trees in the middle of the street and the highway. I mean, north, south, and the palm trees, not in the middle of the street. So, Adam, anything, if you want to come in, anybody, if you want to come in and chat a little, Adam, but anything good come in for Christmas? Any good releases or anything like that? I'm seeing all the Mondo stuff that's happening. All the colored discs and that type of stuff. I don't think the stuff is selling too well because I also see all the sales they're doing. But some of that stuff is wicked expensive. And Jen still listing a bunch of games. And Tommy and Des still doing a ton of decals. Anybody need a decal and stuff? Tommy and Des are the people to go. And the decals I talk about are not like bumper stickers. They're like you put them on your back window, you put them on your side window, put them on your bumper. It's like making your vehicle into an advertising billboard. Lots and lots of new releases each and every week. Very cool. Very cool. And where? Okay. And if you're not already, everyone, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you would. It does help me out. Lots and lots of new releases every week. Decals have been crazy busy, and we just got, dye sublimation equipment. Nice. So you're going to be able to do one-off t-shirts for people, right? With dye sub. That's nice. Dye sub is nice. If anybody doesn't know what we're talking about, the ink goes right into the fabric. It's not like silk screen where it's on the fabric. It goes right into the fabric. And you could take a movie poster. Well, I got movie posters on the mind. You could take an 8x10, scan it in, nice, high quality, and then get it into the shirt. Cindy, why? How are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for coming in. Merry Christmas, everybody, if I haven't said that already. I had a Deer Hunter 217 box set come in Friday, and it sold Sunday. Wow. A record? The Deer Hunter. Adam, I was visiting your eBay store the other day. Lots of goodies. Yeah, hey, anybody, I mean, this is the time of year and everything. Anybody wants to put their eBay store, their channel, all that stuff, put it in the chat. You know, we could support each other. Definitely support each other. You all know each other as Facebook friends and YouTube friends. Yes, record box set. Wow, the Deer Hunter. That's the one with dueling banjos, right? Isn't that? Well, that's Deliverance. I get them mixed up. Good morning. Record crate. Yes, I sold another CD this morning. We will be able to do shirts, tumblers, mugs, sign, and other things. Very cool. Happy Festivus for the rest of us, Paul. Yeah, it's getting close. Deer, not deer. Deer Hunter. The deer, I said the Deer Hunter. Oh my God, you giving me an accent thing? I was at somewhere in Disney. Oh, I was up in the Coke Pavilion at Disney. And you go upstairs, the second floor, they have the bear. And it's like total tchotchkes through the whole thing. And the top floor is like a cafe. And I love when you go into Epcot, they have a Coke setting there. You can sample Cokes from around the world. And I love the watermelon Coke. So I went up. I said, I'd like to get a watermelon Coke. So we all went up, got a pretzel, watermelon Coke. And the guy says, New York? I says, no, Boston. I says, oh, it's that bad just ordering a Coke? He says, I can hear it. Record crate saw an album I'm going to get after Christmas. Tommy Bolin. Nice. We are also starting full color stickers. Oh, very cool. Wow, you are really upgrading your production stuff, huh? The band is the Deer Hunter. The movie is okay. Adam, I don't know bands. Unless you're talking about Kiss, the Beatles. I went in for the MRI and she says, what kind of music do you like? I says, I don't know, 50s, 60s, Beatles, disco. I says, I'm into anything. So she put the Beatles on. We are making big moves, I guess. Oh, Tommy, what about that? What's it called? You were working on a trailer. And I happened to mention either to you or Des at one time. I says, my mind's blown. I says, because I'm envisioning this trailer with all your stuff in it, and you pull up to flea markets and craft fairs and stuff, and you do your stuff like that. Were you thinking about that? Because I have been recently, now that I have a truck that I can do it with, because I got a truck that can handle snow and all-wheel drive and all that stuff. I have been thinking about getting a trailer because I saw this guy at the flea market that had one. He pulls into the space, 10-foot space, bing, bang, boom. He opens it up, and there's his store. And I showed the trailer company down the street. He says, "That's awesome. I never saw one like that before." And I was thinking of you guys. I said, wow, it's cool because you go to a fair, you go to a flea market, anything, and you pull up, you disconnect, you leave the trailer at the space, park the truck, and you're in business. Your business is right there with you. Running out of room. It's going to be time to get it out of the house into a building. Very nice. Congratulations, you guys. You deserve it. You're hustling. I know. I see your things on Facebook all the times. Yeah, we think about converting the trailer into a mobile shop for flea markets. Yeah, that's awesome. I'd love to have a record bus. Heat is a big concern. Yeah, but you could. I sat down and talked to the trailer guy, and he was telling me, he says, if you wanted to put whatever in it, we could get you a compressor, and you could put fans, you could put lights, you could put. I said, well, I was thinking of solar panels on the roof. He said people are starting to do that a lot. And he said, it's awesome. You could run a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm sure you could get fans and stuff like that, Adam. I don't know if you all saw, and I don't have the pictures on my my desktop to show you. But like, here's the thing I was telling you about. That's just one picture. So he opens up the whole side and it comes down. So, and then which way do I have to go? Well, that's just another picture of it. And he does, I think he has a compressor in the front. I don't know why that's going nuts. I don't know. So it looks like the pictures are doubled. That's all in a trailer. He thinks, from looking at it, he thinks it's a 20-foot trailer. As I don't think it was that long. He said, well, it could be a 12. Oh, and there's yeah, I said, what a great idea. Great idea. Running out of room. Record Crate. Sweet Burgundy is my favorite song by him. I don't know why. Just love that song. Yeah, we are thinking about converting the trailer into a mobile shop for flea markets. Fans move air. Temperature is a concern. Well, if the air's moving, it should be cooling. And you could probably get a very small mini split for a trailer. But then you wouldn't be able to open up the walls and show everybody what's going on. It would be closed. So I would still use fans. Yeah, but it always reminds me of when we were kids. Now, when I was a kid, we used to have the book bus come to the schools. It was a bus, and it was converted into a store. And so I had the entrepreneurial spirit way back when I was like 6, 7 years old. We used to go in, you tell your parents the day or 2 days before, hey, the book bus is coming and I'd like to get a couple of books. So they would give you the money. And then when the book bus came, they'd let you out 2 or 3 kids at a time to go. And so they had the cool ideas way back then. This was probably in the 60s. So no one wants to come in and say hello, howdy doody, and everything. But I appreciate everybody coming in. I definitely appreciate everybody coming in. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Everybody on Facebook and Twitch and everything. I appreciate you all coming in. Merry Christmas to everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. I used to love the book fair at school. Hey, Franklin Hill. Stuart, what's going on, Stuart? Just saw your pictures you put on Facebook either very early this morning or yesterday. And your booth is packed. You have so much stuff in there. Looks great, though. It definitely does look great. I started to reach out to some antique malls in New Hampshire, southern New Hampshire, where we're looking to go. Prices up there are a lot cheaper than they are down here. But when I asked them, what's your foot traffic like? It's, oh, we're busy all the time. Can't get any numbers, but I just have to go see. And I asked my son if he could start looking for, got to keep the Christmas shoppers happy. Oh, absolutely. I asked my son to look for a warehouse for me up there. But hey, thanks for coming in, everybody. I appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. So anybody have anything good coming up or in the works? And like I said, if you want to put your links in the chat, go ahead. Because we could all buy from each other, support each other in each other's business. Oh, if you're gonna also, I'll let a couple of things out early. If you're gonna start buying stuff for yourself to resell, or you're gonna buy stuff for your home, and then you think eventually you're gonna resell it, make sure you keep the receipts. The receipts are gonna play a big part of your business. Going forward. Had a really good book sale on Whatnot. Cool. Yeah, I haven't, I've been on it, just looking, talking to people a little. I forget who I was on with. And somebody said, when's your next show, Paul? And I could have swore it was Adam because it was the same question he asked me all the time, but it wasn't, he said. Have another book sale on Wednesday. Wow. I was just rearranging some shelving in the other room, and I noticed I have 2 boxes of books. I don't know if I should list them or not. Paul, are you still selling on market? Yes. Sold a TV yesterday. Yep. Person asked, when can I see it? Does it work? And I said, it works. Just hook up your box, your cable or whatever and go. It was a JVC 37-inch, 42-inch, something like that. Sold it yesterday. It was older, but there was nothing wrong with it. I don't know what I have. What do I have left? I get a lot of questions about these boards that I have on there. Sorry, accidentally hit enter. Sorry, accidentally. Even worse for me. You should see my collection of Easton Press books. It can't be the person in the USA who looks for upcoming shows on. I can't be the only person. No, I'd look for it too. But I look for the ones that only have like 3-4 people in. So that's where you get the deals. So I started to put lots of posters. I don't know if I showed you that at the time. We were in a store the other day. These they were selling for $120 each. I think you saw me when hey Jerry, how's it going? I think you saw me when I sold the other one of these. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to sell these unless I have a really good description. One of my old agents wants whatever I have left of these. But these, I get people asking. And I said, well, you got to make sure you have a truck big enough to take them. Then these sign holders, metal sign holders, this big truck. I have like 3 people asking about this. I said, why don't you wait until this week because I'm going to list another one that's just as old, if not older. And this is the TV I sold yesterday. I listed these on eBay, the lithos, and I listed this. This is my ad for buying. So, and I think I know where you were going with this. Hi, Jerry. Can it be the only person? Love the shows on whatnot that want you to tell others. I'm like, no, prices will get too high. I'm glad I did not know about it. Some women like jewelry, shoes, and books. All right, let's see this. Oh, nothing there because it's December now. So let's see what we did for November. Whoops. Oh, November 1 to November 30. So total revenue, $790. Total profit, $459, which is not exactly true because there's a couple of things that sold that were my personal things that I know I paid way more money for. And that's what's going to run us into trouble. So if I was to print this and give this to my accountant, he's going to say, wow, you had excellent margin. And I'm going to say no, because one piece that sold for $50, I paid $400 for it. So that's a loss. But I don't have the receipt. So that's what's going to end up screwing us all from today on, actually, all from January 1st on. Receipts are going to play a big part. They always did, but now, if that's your defense, you're going to have to show it. Wow. I don't tend to do a lot of books. I mean, one time, I think I told this story before, I was in Goodwill, and there was a woman with her husband, and she had a carriage in front of her, and she scanned every single book. Started high and just kept going. As soon as it beeped, she put it in the carriage. If it didn't, because you can set it to how much profit, the minimum profit you want. And she just kept going. And she had the whole bottom of the carriage full of books. But I mean like 6 high minimum. I don't really collect anything, especially if it sells decent. I like books because they're easy to ship. Yeah, they are. And do you do the same thing, Stuart? Are you do you go in and scan? I mean, when I first started, yeah, I used to. I did it so much where I bought one of these. You know, you put it on your finger, you just hit the button, and it scans. And then you move to the next one and the next one and the next one, and it's connected to your phone. So I would have my phone on the shelf, the scanner on my hand, grab something, scan it, grab something, scan it. As soon as the phone, the app went off, I'd say, all right, that's a good one. That's good profit. Grab it. I did that at a Goodwill just once. Did it at a couple of thrift stores when we went with Jason that time, looking for CDs. Did that. And then once, which was very difficult because the place was packed, at a library library book sale. And I mean, the library book sales are really awesome, but you get one of those college books. Just one could weigh like 4 or 5 pounds. They're huge and heavy. Good money. I mean, I sold a couple of them for a few $100 a piece, but very big, very heavy. I have collected things in the past, and now it's like I'm doing this, the money would be better. Get a lot of them at estate sales where they charge a flat price for all the books. Some estate sales look up every book, which makes it tough. I also get a lot of books when I buy estates. Yeah, I like when they do them at estate sales. I still don't look too much at them. I mean, I look at some, but I see them all the time. You know, all the hardcover books are $1. All the softcover books are $0.25, so on and so forth. I haven't gone to a library sale in a long time. Used to make a point of doing that. It's kind of cool, Jen. Well, the one I went to is you buy a bag. I think it was $3 or $5. I don't know what it is. And you fill it, and that's it. So if you can't fill it, which is, you'll never be able to do that. I mean, I went out and got 2 or 3 more bags because they had DVDs and CDs and stuff. So, yeah, that's the nice thing about it. Is I'm pretty sure that's the way a lot of them run. Is you buy a bag. It's like a thin IKEA bag. I rigged up an extra small scan of Velcro to the back of my phone case, so it's one-handed. Ah, that's cool. Never heard of that either. Yeah. Oh, I used to go and wait and then get in the best, not the best stuff, but you get in first. And it's always a ton of people. And you could tell, like the last one I went to here, this guy had 3 people scanning for him. And he would tell them, this is what we're looking for. Make sure the app is open. And he would just, you go nuts. Oh, I cleaned out a storage building the other day where the people gave me 32. Wow. Wow. Damn, that's nice. Getting free stuff is always good. Well, you got to work for it, but it's always good. After a while, you get a feel for what is valuable. Yeah. Well, usually all the college books, the like the college medical books, those are pretty desirable and pretty expensive. I hardly ever scan books. I'm dealing mostly with vintage, antique ones. I will occasionally look up ISBN numbers to post. Yeah, but if you now, I don't pay for it anymore. Um, oh, and I just forgot the name. All you do is scan the front of the book, and it'll come up. I forget what the name of the app is. I forget what the name of the app is. I mean, I have a few books I have to sell, but they're like the old comic price guides and stuff like that, which some of them go for good money. Depends what's on the cover. Yeah, you could do the Amazon seller app, but this one is, I forget what it's called. It was like $20 a month, and it gives you a lot of information. Jen, I love to chat with you about CDs. The do you buy CDs calls keep coming in. Ah. So what's everybody have planned for today? Monday. I have to take some pictures, or should I say, I have to retake some pictures. I took pictures the other day in the garage. I thought I had enough light, and I obviously didn't, or I was too shaky. So I have to retake a lot of pictures. Oh, okay, cool. Are you close to Oxford, North Carolina, Adam? That's where my buddy's from. Continue packing and shipping. List a few choice items. Rest. Yeah, I started to. I don't remember who was in here when I did it or not, but I got some non-sports cards graded from Anthony's old place. So I started to list some. I think I got about 20 listed so far. And I didn't list the like the 9s and 10s and stuff like that. I went for the smaller ones first, like the 4s and the 6s and stuff. And still some of them are up there. Maybe an hour, 15 minutes. Oh, okay. I did a post, I want to say 2 weeks ago, about, I said, where's all my Bostonians? And I was talking about Fluffernutter. It's a sandwich with peanut butter and fluff. And I says, I like it with jelly too. And now this is a guy that I went to school with in grade school. And he says, I can't even get that here. I said, send me your address. I'll go get your tub and send it to you. So I have it right here. If you don't know what fluff is, I don't understand. I don't know why nobody would know what fluff is. I don't know. It's like a Massachusetts tradition. And people were giving me hell. Like, never jelly. You're crazy. No, I love jelly on it. I like the cold. So I got to ship this to him today. Car wash, trip to Publix, standing rib roast on sale. Yes, it is. I bought one, I think, on Saturday. Sandy and I did not have Thanksgiving. She had to work. So I got one that would just fit in the air fryer. And I did it. And I've been eating it every day since. I think we're on day 4 now today. The drummer, Flock of Seagulls, lives in Oxford. Ah, okay. Go live in Publix. I love watching people shop live. Is that a fetish? Or I had some fluff under fudge the other day. We have that. Yeah. It's nice. It's good. If it's not too packed there during season, it can be. Fluff good on sweet potatoes? Well, yeah. I don't, Sandy does that. I don't. She made sweet potatoes the other day for our meal, and it's just a potato baked and then opened up. I have seen it. We go to a barbecue place once in a great while, and they do the sweet potatoes like you're talking, with the marshmallow on it and the crumble, whatever the crumble thing is. And it's good. I got to admit, it's good. But Adam likes people shopping. I always said I like to watch people work. I could watch it all day long. Packing, listing, sourcing. I have 30 packages ahead to USPS today. They like it. I build a wall of boxes on the counter. I will never leave my stuff on the counter again. It's been 3 years now. Never. They tell me, oh, you're all set, right? Just leave it over there. Nope. Need you to scan it. I don't even need a receipt. I just need to hear the machine beep, and I'm good. Yeah, but we'll just take it. I said, nope. I lost 2 statues one Christmas season, over $1,000, because they never got the scan. So after that, I will never. And there used to be a guy at the counter. He used to give me a ration of crap all the time. And I says, hey, he says, this is not our job, you know. I says, yes, it is. I stood in line. I didn't ask to go first or anything. I waited my turn in line. All I'm asking for is a scan. I don't need a receipt. As long as I hear the machine beep. Well, it's really not our job. I said, I could call the postmaster general and we could find out if it's your job. And the postmaster came out of the place and he says, yeah, we have to scan it. What are you talking about? It depends on what they see and focus on, especially if their visit store is not in my area. That's true. Yeah, I go home and we go grocery shop. It's like, oh, Sam, they have this, they have that. It's like things you can't get here in Florida. I think like 2-3 months ago, we found devil dogs, Drake's devil dogs. Never saw them in Florida before. They had, I think it was Publix, had a couple of boxes on the shelf, and of course one came home with me. But yeah, could never find them. Back home, you get all the Drake's cakes. I think that's where they're from. That's why. The stories they tell. So, Adam, you still going on doing your sales, your record sales, 45s or whatever? Oh, another thing I wanted to ask, especially you, well, I think everybody. Did you say Drake's Cakes? Yes, Drake's Cakes with the duck as the logo. Vera Bradley. We went to Disney Village, where it's all the ultra high price stores. But sister-in-law and them wanted to go, so I hobbled my way. Went by the Vera Bradley store, and they had a huge Star Wars display. So, of course, I had to go in. Vera Bradley now is making Star Wars wristlets and little coin purses and stuff like that. It's got the Vera Bradley logo and the Star Wars logo on it. Then you go to another wall and they have all the Disney stuff. So they're licensing their stuff now. But man, for not a pocketbook, but whatever you call it. I forget what you call it. It's like a bag this big, maybe 9 by 6. I forget what you call it. It was, I want to say $70 because it had the Mandalorian baby Grogu embroidered on it. It was very nice, very soft, but $70. The big one, the big pocketbook or bag, whatever you call it, was 160, 150, something like that. Big money. And I always thought Vera Bradley was the lowest on the run. Coach is there, Burberry is there, Michael Kors, all the stores, all the big names, big money places are there. And they did the Disney license, and they were putting stuff out. But a lot of money. I have never seen Drake's in my area. Do you have Drake's in Florida? Well, I was saying, Adam, that was the first time I saw Drake's anything. It was in Publix. But back home, they're everywhere. It's like Prince macaroni and spaghetti and Prince spaghetti sauce and stuff. Can't find it down here. Back home, it's everywhere. Soda, though, soda's the same everywhere, I think. So anybody have anything else? Because I'm going to end it here probably. More than likely. And don't forget, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for everything so you know every time we go on. And yeah, if you want, put your link in the chat. You have prints? Wow. Yeah, we don't. We don't here. So I appreciate everybody coming in. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. And can you order prints? Oh, I can just tell my son to send me down something, but it doesn't make, I don't eat macaroni a lot, probably at all lately. I was just making a statement that there's just certain foods that we can't find here that are there a lot, or prevalent there, not here. But yeah, if you think of any topics to talk about, just put a comment at the end of the video. And yeah, then we'll hit that. And I will see everybody tomorrow. That's the end of another great show, everybody. Thank you very much for coming in. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Hope you even learned a little something. And as always, thank you for your support. And please subscribe to the channel for more great content.